Going live! Going live! This camera needs adjusting. Also, Steve Gunner made a meme out of Haltman and it's fun. I need to get my chats opened. I need to get my title updated. Kirby Planet Robobot again for YouTube. Oh, by the way, Hitbox and Beam Pro, I didn't plan on using them in the first place, but they got renamed to Mixer and Smash Stream or something like that. Hello, GD Toby. Welcome to the stream once again. You're the first. Haha. That record I don't think will ever wear off with you, man. The pop out. Just setting things up here again. Do 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 do. Loads of that, and let's see, Knoon streaming. There we are. Internet's fine. Let's check the save file. That's the other thing I was thinking of. Like, is the save file still good? Not like that hanging over there. Let's see. These are my best times, yep. Seems about right. And let's flip over this keyboard because I see dust on it. That's better. Put this thing away. I was planning on using it, but I didn't need to. And I don't need to because, yeah. Started doing Strider in a little bit, but I think that'll come next month. But now we just do this game. Haha. I was trying to press start and it didn't work, dang. Also, yeah, I was messing around with this game for about 30 minutes trying to glitch hunt something yesterday, but it didn't end up being successful, so... Ah well. Can't say I didn't try. But I did have an idea, like how you can, like, guard going off of platforms, but you can't move after that, unfortunately. So we're just gonna play the video game as usual. We are squeaky clean. Got the controller cleaned off again. Always makes a difference. Ooh. We're gonna just dive straight up. I knew that was gonna be a 31 because of the sloppy movement in the room, but we're still gonna deal with it. First run of the day. Never reset first run of the day. And a little high. And we're gonna try something different with Clanky here just to, like, experiment a little bit. Yep, it wasn't any faster. So yeah, shuttle loops in the corner is still the fastest way to kill him. Got it. On 14, okay. Got him. Yeah, that's flawless. Great. That saved 2 seconds. Ick. It lost half a second. We're just gonna count that today, I guess. Didn't kill him. Whatever. Keep going. $24? A little bit slow, 24. Also slow getting to that, but that's fine. Hit check up the tower. Also, I was experimenting with shielding between dash attacks, and unfortunately it doesn't make it faster at all, but you do get a little sliding momentum, which is neat. But it's not faster. What's up, Boone? I thought I got rid of that emote. Shoot! I love that emote. I love double KO. Happens in so many games. Thanks for the hot Kirby. That's like one of the first emotes I made for Twitch. For FFZ. Memories, yo. Hey. Did not do that perfectly. Thank you for the good luck. Got one double hit. Cool. Not gonna do a dash attack here, but I will here. Hey. Oh, didn't get that. Oh well. Hey. That was graceful of me. Trying to mute Mike real quick. Anyway, we gotta use that quick there. Get enough points for the next section. We got it. Cool. 48's like minimum. Ooh, a little too low. And there we are, health bar's half on screen, we use the nightmares, and boom. Your boss is instantly gone. All for one easy payment of 35 points. Got that, that's sick. It's kinda hard to get that, like, Guy Knight Sword Slash. That's the actual name of the move, I just call it Beam. Got the beam. And we got this movement. Got it. Wait for yellow health, and there we go. Hey? Okay, that's the first time that happened in a while. I guess they didn't let the yellow health go down more. Sometimes that happens. It happens with Dubiors too, in level 4. But sometimes that happens. It's very rare if you let the yellow health go down all the way. E. Very slow pipe. Well, it felt slow, it was normal. Now let's try that again. Oi. That's not what I want, I'm getting movement mistakes. This game is so hard, you know. That was weird, but it worked. Why not? Five and 5 shuttle loops makes a fast clanky. Cool. A little bit high. I mean, a little bit low, but that was fine. Got the wing flap, sick. Better than last time, haha. Now let's not have that health mishap happen. Got that spin too. Buttery smooth movement. Very, very clean. I definitely like that. You know, usually when I stream in the mornings, I'm more focused than I am at night because I got less on my mind. Got more energy, so there is more record potential in this, but also more pointy nerd potential to like ruin the whole thing at the very end. 1 hour and 10 minutes in comes Galactonite is absolutely terrible with RNG. Also, I'm more monotone. But I will do commentary practice after this one, I think. I think it does warrant some since I got speedruns to change the world coming up. Oh! I gotta announce that a little bit more. I think I did, but I gotta like remind people. I got a marathon coming up with this game. Before the big one. Just to get myself warmed up. Sick. I'm doing it at 10 a.m. on a Sunday, but I forgot what day it is. Big chest, as usual. Oi. That slid too quick. Got that, cool. And did not get that one. I'm like tapping my fingers off screen, by the way, to keep them like warmed up, because that's important. You have to keep your hands warmed up. I think Trihex covered that years ago. Even though he's like not as much of a speedrunner anymore, he got a emote out of it recently, which is cool. But yeah. It's something I did with Smash too, you always gotta keep your hands moving. Helps you perform better. This does have gold potential, I believe. We'll see. There we go. We let it run down all the way this time. Good, 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 good. And there you have it. Now I gotta do that for about another 35 minutes and we'll have world record again. A better world record again. Oh, that's bad. We got backups, though. That's 3 points. That's another 3 points. Haha. It's also 3 seconds. And missed the slide. Circle pad can be tricky sometimes. Really, I shouldn't have got hit by that enemy in the first place. All I had to do was not move. There we go. Now, I'm not going to use Metaquick until a little bit later here, in order to keep the speed for the next section. Cool. Oh, okay. Why not fall short? Hey, David. Thank you for the cat booze. Much appreciated. Oy, that was not good movement. A bit of a mistake. Just a bit. About a second. That was more than a second. I'll just keep playing it though. Going for world record optimization once again here. See how far I get with it. If not, we'll just do a run with commentary after. Get in the door, thank you. Oh, that works. Oh, cart room is gonna be a jerk. We gotta take this slower. And should lift this. Okay, why not? At least it wasn't getting hit by a car. Oh well. Got my strat to get all the points I need here. Coming up soon. Okay, a little bit slow, but that's fine. Yo, thanks for the good luck, Chooch. Some record optimization's going right now, apparently. Alright, I should have did the nightmares first. Oh well. You saved a quarter of a second. Don't frame zero these guys. Ooh, I wonder where this time loss came from. Morbid Pyro got this in the 5:45. I'll need to look into that. I think it was just from the car luck. This was bad car luck. And execution. Please, game. That was completely on me. Oh well. Well, now I need to know I need to practice that. Two seconds. Even if I have up to about 18 seconds of a bad split in levels 1 through 5, I can still make it up in level 6, based on movement and Galactonite RNG. So it's not going to be over till it's truly over. Eek. That was interesting, I did a backswing. In the door, thank you. Oh shoot, I almost grabbed that. Got this room, and then we got ice. Good star grab. Oi, got hit. Not a danger in this level, though. And we got the double dash attack. Let's see if we get it. Enemy went right through me. That was fast. Good stuff. Oh, that was not fast. That was that. Good. Extended my hitbox a little bit with the dive there. Then let me get the star quickly. 54? 53? 52! Oh, hoo-hoo! Nice. Yeah, very nice. Don't need this enemy. Ooh, that was a brush. Oh my god, I was so fast I actually got hit by the fish. I wasn't even paying attention. That can happen. Wow. I did not ever go that fast in this section, so I didn't know that could happen. Oh jeez. That sucks. That's 4 hits on fish. That didn't need to be. No tilt for you. Double block, cool. I'd say 58 is possible. Like I said, I had a really good first part of that stage. Yeah, thank you. And Susie fight. You jerk. .703 is not a great time. But we're still in a good range for what level 6 will bring. Level 5 is going to be really hard to beat, though. That level 5 was, like, godlike. Good mashing today. Really good mashing. Why did I charge a move there? Are you kidding me? Oh, yo! Yo! 46 points is enough for here, but we got hit twice, which is a couple more seconds, and now I am not happy. Wildly violence. And that might have wasted a second, but that's fine. Good pipe. Good, very lucky pipe. Did we get a lucky doobie ores too? Or shuttle loops. Here we go. Nope. If you're wondering why we don't Galaxia's Dart in Stat 1, because we do need the points later on here. So, it would just be a waste. Ooh, that hammer. Sure. Eh, that threw me off. Kind of an average, wind room. That was fast, though. Okay, that was too fast. Oh, I almost missed that point. Ew. Door. RNG point number 1, this guy. One undocumented thing about meta nightmares, by the way, is that you can pretty much do a shuttle loop and not have the in-game clock increase right after it's done. Like, the in-game clock is frozen for like 3 or 4 frames after the move is done. So, you can do something for free! This still has PB potential, so I'm going for it. Even if it's gonna be bad. Oh, you stupid thing. Eesh. $11 seconds behind now. There it goes. Whew, whatever. Can't fly to the top of the screen or else the balls get eaten, so don't do that. It's about 4 seconds behind or so. Doors, doors, doors. I get a different pattern every time I go through that room the same way. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is like raw practice, by the way. Like, I have not like adding any commentary or anything else to this. I just feel like practicing, so I'm streaming it. And I'll probably like personality it up after this run. Like, that's the plan. You get to see the actual speedrun process in motion, though. No glitz or glamour to it whatsoever. Would have been as fast as a slide. One, two, three. Cool. Let's try going fast in this room. Fast is fine. That's probably gonna go to my head, that one. Oh, I did not need to do that there. Why did I do that there? Because I wanted to go fast, that's why. Anyway, that's going to cost 2 seconds. How long pulling the switch take anyway? Too long. I only get 2 points for it. And time would already be up. This would be a reset, but now we need level 6 practice, so we gotta do it. Let's just try to commentate over that level, I guess. Alright, this guy. What a nerd. What is my movement? What was that? Like, I did the movement, but it didn't come out. Ugh. Oh, that does double damage. Okay. Didn't know that. That does double damage. Spinning into one, then the other one. Okay. That's important to know. Okay, that's another half a second I can save in this level. I'm getting rid of those. Level 6 practice. So here we go again, folks. This level sucks because it's long. Where did all my optimism for speedrunning go anyway today? Probably because I'm streaming at noon. I'm getting to see a different part of me. Haha. And I did the shuttle loop a frame early. Trying to be too quick. Gotta slow down a little bit. At least a little bit. Get a door, thank you. Get in the door. Get in the door. Can I just commentate this section, please? No? Okay. That was not the right place to do that either. I just want to, like, grind, I think. I'm gonna do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Cool, that's a new strat. One hit away. Yo, Herp Derp Walrus. I am doing okay. This run was also doing okay until I kind of ate a brick. As most runs tend to do. But like, I had about 18 seconds I could save, so I was just trying to go for something when I had a good level 1. Slammed up and didn't pay off. Ah well. Still doing level 6 practice, because that's hard to get to, so we gotta do it. I gotta practice getting the level 2 boss defeated quickly, and I think we'll be good with that. But yeah, that's how that's going. Just grinding out the game still. Gotta improve world record because it's not great right now. I think I could get it down to like my best splits with a 24 or better. This room's hard. This room needs a lot of practice. Wait, cool. Yeah, you can only be like an eighth of a second slow there. You can't really waste any time, otherwise it won't get the strat. Yo, thank you for the good luck. Also, sorry I kind of like attacked you there. Not like attacked you, but like I was on you. You know what I mean. Like, I just was silent for another 30 minutes before that, so like, I don't know. You're fine, man. Okay. Oy, trying to swag out too much there. Gonna need all my health though, so don't do that. Do the air flapping thing. It's cool. It's like this. A lot of people don't know how you do this. You just fast fall a lot. It looks fast. Yeah, I wish that were the case where the warp star would appear after the battery was gone. Fortunately, that's not how it works. Would make it faster. I also wish we had something like a form of star storage, so we could just warp into the background whenever we wanted, making this auto-scroller completely pointless. That would be amazing. Ugh. And look at Knuckle Joe in the background, just chilling, waiting for a challenger. He's done. The sword is muddier than the fist. Yeah, this game is like glitch-free. I was looking at it for about 30 minutes yesterday, just looking for something to work with glitch-wise, but... Well, it's not glitch-free. It has its own quirks, but none of them are really exploitable. Like, you do just fall off the ledge while guarding. Can't do anything after that. This is bad. Don't do that. Got that one, though. Cool. Hit this one as soon as it's on screen. But yeah, compared to like Strider, which I'm also going to be running, this game is not broken at all. Very tame. Oy. Get in the door, thank you. We are barely not gonna make this, I don't think. We do not have enough points for both Metaquick and the darkness, so yeah, no speed. We don't go fast. Stupid J2. Yeah, we're 1 point off. Whoop-de-doo. No! No, Strider 2014. One of the games I started with, and one of the games I also helped found, essentially. That was slow as molasses. Used the thing. That was not enough. I am choking. Ugh. Relax. Like, NES Strider I've also run that's broken. And that's fun. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Get over there. Ignore the fact that this game's running at like 10 FPS right now. Oh, that could have been so much better. 705 is not a good... if you get here by a 6, like if I get here by a 6, I think I got here by like a 704 or 6. 706 last time? But if I got here by like a 659, it would have been so amazing of a PB I could have had. Yo, a lot of people got into Strider from that game. I know Miles loves his character design. I'm trying to contact Max about like getting something for this game. No, for Strider, like to promote it at SGDQ, but like he's too busy, or like he doesn't care. One or the other. I'm hyped for Infinite myself. Even though I'm gonna like blow at that game because I'm bad at fighting games nowadays. But hey, I'll have fun. I gotta figure out a better way through this room now that we're not doing the double, we're not doing nightmares on, Greco. Oh, so bad. What am I doing? I'm getting mad at video games. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing everything early today. That's what's going on. I'm in a pixel too far to the left. I'm a pixel too early. My frame rate's dropping, and holy crap, what the heck is going on? I'm just going too fast. Need to slow down. Yo, sup TG? I'm not gonna blame it. I'm gonna do better than that, I'll get it. I'm gonna own up to it. That was a lot of hits that didn't need to happen. Get the J2, please. Thank you. J2 Capsule, what an enemy name. I got hit by that fire enemy last run, too. Close, close. Now I need these green dudes, and I used an extra quick early because of how the movement was going, so we'll see how this one goes. Yeah. We don't use one here. Good. And stream's dead. What the heck is going on with my internet lately? What the heck, yo? Come on, internet, please. Give me 0. I realize stream's offline, it's having a problem here. Good bonkers! You got 3 free points too. Yes, it is back, okay. So yeah, Restream IOs is having a digest problem, I think it's called. Hey, HD Walrus, you got your name changed. Sick. No, wait, no, you're the different guy. I was thinking another guy. Similar face. I'm actually using Restream IO for YouTube and Twitch, so it probably did just have Twitch go down, so that's neat to know. Interesting. Also, this run is bad, so I reset it. I didn't like it. It had a really good start to level 6, though, even though I think it was terrible. But we're gonna finish it off. Same guy, yeah, I know. I figured that out. I'm a genius. I'm a certified genius, stupid. Call myself stupid there, not you. To the left. chill out and play more video games, dude. I didn't stretch. That's the problem. Ugh. That's quick kill. Cool. Very fast kill. Cool. A little bit slow there, but that's okay. Do the second phase. Ooh, that was almost a bad second phase. Go for the risky stuff too with Sectonia. Oh, bad. It's because I didn't get the dash. I wasn't dashing. I'm getting mad. I'm getting real mad. Don't do that. Okay, no, not to do that today. Ooh, terrible. Now after we get perfect Galactonite luck. Not perfect, but pretty good. Gold, 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 gold. Why was that a gold? Tell me. Why was that a gold? Oh, I think I got a 48 last night. Hold on. We'll see in a second. Let's see. Hold on. I can actually check this right now. Why was... No. 54. Good, good. That was not a gold. Good. That run was terrible. Let's do it again! Good. Let's exit the mode first, so we like reset the RNG if there was any to reset. And let's do it. Do some commentary purpose too. No, it's fine. Shuttle loop is very important because it gets you places. Great start. Shuttle loop the game. Welcome to Knightmare Returns. We got a video game about just speedrunning through Robobot with Meta Knight. No Robobot armor whatsoever, just this guy. My cat really wants to get in this room, so I'll let him in a second. You know what? Let's try that again. We got MKR here. We have a mode that's just about this guy. Meta Knight. Third movement is shuttle loop. You do that by doing down up B, and you can go to the left or the right with it, and it's a very fast way to move through the air. Very technical too, what you can do with this move. 925 is not a good time to get to that door. I don't have to give the blow by blow, but like I'm gonna have to say that like now, if you can see, I'm like getting points from these enemies I'm defeating. These are gonna be useful for the 4 touchscreen abilities I have. That's Meta Nightmares, Galaxia's Darkness, Meta Quick, and Healing. You won't use Healing at all. I got too caught up in my own commentary, so I lost it. Also, I'm talking too fast. Like, nobody can understand me when I talk this fast, so I need to tone it down a little bit. Need to slow it down. Go to loop. Fast movement. Points. Dash attack is also another fast way to move around, as well as sliding. And diving can also be a fast way. You got a dozen different moves, after all. Unlike Kirby, he doesn't have a copy ability, so he just goes through things fast as he can. There's also an in-game timer you may or may not notice here. And that is more accurate than real-time, due to platform differences between 3DS and regular new 3DS. And there goes stream again. Yeah, I'm gonna lose things to talk about if I dive into everything, so I gotta take it slowly. I also don't know what my couch is gonna wanna, like, lead me on to. I wanna talk about everything with this game, but I don't wanna talk about it all at once. So I need to just kind of blend it in. Anyway, Waddle Dee here, every time we encounter him, we'll have to just wait, and he'll give us 8 points. And we'll go through this door and fight our first mini-boss. This one doesn't have a health bar, but you can actually like damage him and proceed with the level otherwise. This is Clanky Woods 2.0, by the way. We'll be fighting him a little bit later on as well. Anyway, you can also use the X or Y buttons to hit your Metaquick and other powers. And as you can see, we're just transitioning through each level here without any interruptions, any breaks, or anything else. There's a couple of save points in the game, but if you actually do the save point and then reset the game itself, then you're not going to be able to keep your progress. So all of this has to be done in one sitting, as with most speedruns here. Hey, thank you for getting in that door, even though there was an enemy in the way. Door hitboxes are sometimes generous, sometimes not. We'll probably have some moments throughout the run of that. Anyway, we're getting in the train, skipping the cutscene, and keep going. Don't want to get blow up. Oh, what? Okay, I slid under that. I didn't know you could do that. I'm gonna shuttle loop this enemy. In the door, thank you. Ooh, that was close. So yeah, we'll just proceed through the rest of the train here. Should be there by 23. Good. Yeah, the slide may have been cool, but it actually wasn't fast compared to dash attack. The way that movement in this game works is that shuttle loop... Ooh, that's points. I need to get these. Okay. Now we're back on track. If you ever deviate from your point route in this game, then you're kind of going to be in trouble because there's certain places that you have to be using Metaquick to go faster. When you're going faster, you're saving time. Metaquick lasts for about 10 seconds each time that you use it. And if you get hit, that time loss is going to compound, not just the time you're already losing, so you're essentially losing 2 seconds instead of 1, if you think about it that way. So your Metaquick movement is really important for this speedrun, as well as its sister game, Knightmare Ultra and Meta Knightmare Original on Game Boy actually is Game Boy Advance in Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland. Doesn't have those abilities, so it's a whole different beast. All three of the games are different beasts. They're all very fun to play, very fun to speedrun, and they all have in-game timers, which is very cool. They're developed 7 years apart. Ick. Yeah, too slow. Right here we get invincibility candy. It speeds you up, lets you go through enemies. And it also defeats bosses real quick. We're going to get one of the first health bar bosses, but dispatch them so quickly you're not going to know what to talk about with them. So we'll do that in the next mini-boss. Because that was the first one with the health bar. See if we get this. Nope. Cool, got that. About 7 seconds behind a good time here, fortunately. And now we're going to go up to 50 points in this room. What can I talk about in this section besides, like, the fact that you can, like, actually, like, face downward with your shuttle loop and you'll go a little bit faster than if you weren't. Like, it works kind of like Mario's cape in Mario World. If you're familiar with that. Except you should be facing more downward. It was actually ripped out of Return to Dreamland. I'm talking about things in a very backwards manner today. I don't know if I like that. Anyway, this is our second mini-boss. And we're going to go ahead and show off Meta Knightmares. Costs 35 points on the bottom screen. Just tap the button. And it'll dispatch enemies with a huge amount of damage. Cool, got that. End of the stage, you'll get about 12 points. Sometimes we'll skip that, though. There's some occasions where we just have enough points to not have to wait around to get more points. This whole run is just a balance of getting points and going quickly. Like, some areas, it's just faster to get the points for enemies coming up later, so it's a whole monster to route, if you can imagine. Oh, that's bad. I missed some free damage on Clanky there. Now, I don't want to give the blow-by-blow. I just want to give, like, a speedrunner insight, kind of a tutorial video sort of thing. Okay, that should be enough. So, we have to use Meta Knightmares right after this point to knock the boss down to 1 health. You notice there was a yellow health bar that was decreasing. If we let that decrease too quickly, I mean, if you use our Meta Knightmares too quickly, then it's not going to go down fast enough, and he's going to be left with half health instead of 1. Also, a nice little glitch right here. You're on top of the platform, and you shouldn't be. And that's not in the right place. 2 blinking cursors. Someone should really fix that. Anyway, at the end of each section, you'll get a clear time with your splits, which is really nice. You don't have to use any, like, hardware if you're trying to just start speedrunning this game. You don't have to use live split or anything. It keeps track of it for you. I still use live split on my own stream, so my audience can keep up with what's going on in the game at any time. It's just courtesy. Thanks for the good luck, Garbanzo guy. And we got a level 2. Resolution Road. All the levels in this game, by the way, are based off of, like, the word program, so... you got Patch Plains, Resolution Road, Overload Ocean, etc. And they all lead up to that big, dramatic Kirby thing. Return to Dreamland did the same thing. It's a little fun gimmick that's slow. Anyway, all we need to do is fly up here and get 2 points from this bomber. You will not know how hard it is actually to just not move through that section. Got that, cool. And we got another mini-boss coming up here, Telepathos, who will also be no match for Meta Knight's superior tech to Kirby. And shuttle loops. Definitely shuttle loops, though. So we'll just start off with Galaxia's Darkness and Shuttle Loop our hard way. And boss is dead. Very simple. Meta Knight's a little bit overpowered, I'd say. But that's actually the appeal of the mode. Like, you have a really powerful character, you're just going fast, and seeing how well you can perform with him. Cool, that was good movement. You just gotta go to the door, just running there. Not as fast as sliding, but still good. Because your sliding and dash attacks and shuttle loops all kind of have a fixed distance to them if you want to get maximum speed. Good, we got all the points we need to here. And more, actually. I was trying to go for a swag shuttle loop. You can actually shuttle loop on those grates. It's just kind of hard to. You gotta go down, up really quick. For controls in this game, you have both the options of circle pad and D-pad. Both of them are very useful for different points, I find. So once we get to Overload Ocean, the underwater section is going to be very easy if we use the D-pad. Especially the doors, because doors are the #1 enemy of anyone who's ever speedrun a Kirby game. Thankfully, Meta Knight, if you ever hold up with him, all he does is just hold his sword up. He doesn't fly or anything. Unlike Kirby, who just floats everywhere. At least he's cute. Nice, 210. I was gonna say nice, it was almost a 210, 209. But the game just screwed us out of that. If you're speedrunning this on new 3DS or 3DS, then there's gonna be no time difference when you use in-game time. However, there's a big, about 7-minute difference or so, depending on if you use the downloaded version of the game, the non-downloaded version, and if you're using 3DS or new 3DS, it's kind of a mess. But Meta Knight kind of avoids that whole mishap. Even so, if you find Kirby fun in this game, I definitely recommend you speedrun Kirby. Don't make yourself do Meta Knight if you don't want to. It's definitely a fun game mode, though. You need to go fast and miss 5 points. That was brilliant. That was bloody brilliant. So mad. Look at all these. We'll get none of these. I lied. Anyway, we got the casino area. It's a very flashy point. Sometimes if you're going too fast, you can get hit by one of these dice coming up. I wish I had just someone to talk for all these parts so I can just focus on being godlike at this video game. But I'm like the only master of this game there is around. The competition with this game is essentially stuff that I've found. Like, I'm big on all 3 Meta Knight games, but I'm also big on just being good. Also, we got ball section. What we're going to do here is charge our sword a couple times, shuttle loop a few places, and boom, it's done. That's the fastest way to do that. Besides using Meta Nightmares, which would be a little overkill. But yeah, competition with this game. We have Morbid Pyro, who came out of kind of nowhere and decided to play the game. He didn't really have capture equipment. And he just got really good at it. So I decided to meet him at Smash the Record at Florida in November. And yeah, we got him a good time. We got about... He actually has like a 45-48 as a personal best. But we got to record a 46-minute time. Also, this is car room. It's a very hard room to master. I like to slow down here a little bit if I'm trying to go quick, because it can be really bad sometimes. Like, if you're too fast, you're going to get hit by cars every time, but if you're too slow, you're going to get hit by cars every time, so... Welcome to Car Room. RNG. That was a really bad time to talk about, like, the history of this game, so I won't do that there. Sliding and shuttle looping is a very useful technique, but it's only useful in a couple of places, unfortunately, because there's enemies everywhere. Now we gotta get 33 points before the end of this room, and we got specific writing to do so. Before this, I didn't actually know how many you needed. It was kind of a oop shoot. Oh, that's bad. Donations are gonna come with all the auto-scroller sections. And trust me, there are a lot of auto-scroller sections in this game, just not near the beginning. Eek. I want to reset and just practice all day. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna do this, wait for the boss to spawn. I think that's not even enough health. He's not spawned yet. Nope. That's the first time that's happened when I said it was gonna happen each time, so... I don't want to reset. I don't want to do this. Ah! Fine, I won't. Dubiors has a shield, and when that shield actually works, it'll block damage from him. Also, he spawns these mini-bots. If you hit one of these billiards back at him, he can actually do massive damage, but we will never see that in a proper run. But that is something you should be aware of if you're just starting out playing this game, I guess. I'm bad at video games. And, yeah, anytime a speedrun says they're bad at games, it just means they didn't get their patterns right, which is, like... means that it's a reset most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't. You shouldn't expect, if you're just starting off playing this game, you shouldn't expect to be the best. You expect just, like, an hour time. That's what I got when I first started, even though I had, like, about a year and a half of Meta Knightmare Ultra experience to that point. I still got an hour time. I wasn't that great. Anyway, we got this boss, which is based out of Kirby 64. And it's going to spawn a bunch of different enemies from Kirby lore here, so just pay attention. See some cool stuff like Spear Doomers. Goodbye, Spear Doomers. And you'll see Ice Dragon from KDL2 here. That was not a good fight. And you'll see Coily Rattler from Triple Deluxe, and there he goes. And I will try to go for a quick kill on this core here by spinning near the ground. And we got it, good. That can be really hard to get sometimes. I think the best thing I gotta do for that when I'm doing that is I just run towards the platform, I spin when the sword's bottom part of the hitbox is closest to the ground. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I'm not using splits. I'm gonna use splits. I'm gonna use splits because people want to know. Okay, whatever. I hate typing in bad times because it just shows how bad I am. But I gotta do it. Hey, look at that. Anyway, Overload Ocean here. You gotta start off doing a shuttle loop quick and get all these points. You won't have 35 if you don't get all of them by the end of this section. Not just 35 though, 35 plus 1. You'll need an extra point for Meta Quick afterwards. And that's not what we do. Hey look, we have an excess. I wonder where that came from. Oh, Dubiors. And we'll go up in Shuttle Loop. Because it's faster to do that than taking these very slow cannons. Yo, thanks for helping out, Herb. Appreciate it. Hey. Take it easy. Hey. This is why D-pad is much better for the doors here, because it allows you to, like, enter them easier. What am I trying to say here? Oh my god. I'll get there. This game just takes like 90% of my focus. Unlike the other games I speedrun. Anyway, we got through that section just fine, totally fine. And we'll enter our first auto-scroller here, so we'll show off some of Meta Knight's cool moves that you didn't see before, and take donations. You've been a very patient audience. Where else could I possibly take donations? Thank you for the host, Garb. Big chest. Yeah, the correct way to do these puzzle sections quickly is to actually get all the puzzles wrong. So that's what we do in the speedrun. Anyway, we got the desert part before the next level here. This is actually supposed to be a pun in Triple X about desert, but we'll see shortly how that is. Anyway, we just do a move through that enemy, and he just kind of flies backwards. Kind of funny. Ick! I did that again. Anyway, trying to avoid hitting enemies to not slow down the game's frame rate. Because this game actually runs really interestingly on old 3DS. I should mention that a lot of Meta Knight's moves are invincible. That is, like the down stab, shuttle loop, wing smash, etc. Thus, it's good to just use all of them properly. What am I trying to say? That was not what I wanted to say. Why did I just say a generic statement? Anyway, we got the swimming part here, and we'll switch fully to the D-pad at this point. But yeah, we're swimming trying to avoid these fish, which will knock you into the background and cost a lot of time. They can take away like a good 4 seconds of your in-game time, which if you have a Metaquick on means 8 seconds. Is not good. Once again, time loss compounds. And we'll not use a Metaquick through this section. This is another nice donation section, I think. This section right here, they expect you to tilt your 3DS in order to hit the enemies, but Meta Knight doesn't need to do that because he's too fast. I will not do that. Fine. I will actually do one of them here. I'm gonna do the first one, I think. Because Tilt and Tumble was a good run. Anyway, we have 50 points in this section, which is ideal because we have a room full of fish coming up, and we'll need as many Metaquicks as we can get our hands on to avoid them. As well as a strategy coming up that will allow us to defeat Susie very fast, with just enough points here. Here we go. Yeah, that was bad. If you're invincible, you actually can't get hit in the background by the fish, so that is one strat that you can use. Anyway, we have a Wild D right above us. We'll be skipping because taking him takes away way too much time. Goodbye, buddy. Hey. Anyway, we have Susie coming up. Our strategy for Susie for the first phase is to dive into her, take damage intentionally, and then do 4 or 5 shuttle loops. Alright, that put her into phase 2 quickly. Now for phase 2, you're going to shuttle loop one of the robots that she drops. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try to do the second one. Dash check through the first. And then Meta Nightmares, much like Clanky Woods, so we'll put her down to 1 health. And then we dash attack and finish her off. When you defeat a boss in this game, they give you 12 points. And when you defeat the mini-boss, they give you 7 points. It's important to keep in mind, like, at all times how many points you have and how many points you'll be needing, so you need to play this game a lot. It takes a lot of focus and touch to do that. Like, me being up here compared to... It's like, for me to be on stage, I'll definitely have improved a ton since I wasn't. So that'll be cool. Got a lot of points there, cool. The door, thank you. Now we use it. Get going. My dash got eaten. Oh well. I did not need to use a quick there. Why did I use a quick there? No, wait, no, I did. Never mind. Good. I was thinking a room ahead. Good. Alright, for this room we'll get a couple of points. These. And, if you go slow, these smoke clouds will appear, so you don't want that to happen. Flapping into these bombers, as you notice, will make them explode instantly, and that's going to be important for another strat coming up. That's going to be in level all the way in level 6, though. Access Arc. Don't have to worry about that now. Another mini-boss, another Meta Nightmares. Get 'em, boys. Anyway, if you don't like Waddle Dee violence, please look away now, because we're defeating some respawning Waddle Dees. And we gotta jump through a couple of pipes here. Easiest way to get through these is just to do a straight jump from the ground. If you do anything else, it's kind of risky. Hello, again, Camo. How are you doing? Just doing commentary practice from a game. And we'll just shuttle loop through this room here. These conveyor belts are still fast to run on, so we can do that. Get this ninja, and then jump through. You know what, it is okay to give the blow-by-blow if I just have smooth commentary like this. These 5, now we have another doobie yours coming up. This one can be tricky. We have to do 4 shuttle loops, then a beam. And sometimes he just doesn't fall. And he got the shield off, which is unfortunate. I think I know why. It's because I'm not doing the extra hit enough. You gotta do the shuttle loop, extra hit, shuttle loop, extra hit. It's actually 8 hits that are going on there. I think I finally figured that out. That's the first half of that level. And now we have the second, and we won't be using we'll actually be fighting a boss, kind of. As much as shuttle loop, it lets you fight a boss in this game. We won't be using a darkness on this enemy due to the fact that we need the points for later on. We're using a down stab there even though it's slower because we need to like nail the landings each time. Otherwise we'll be out of position for another dash attack. Dive right into that one. That gives 3 points. That Kaboo. I should also highlight like how throughout the whole game they'll be hearing music from other retro Kirby games, which is cool. And we gotta defeat that enemy 3 times. We got it very quick. That was not quick. We got some hammer destruction going on. But the sword is definitely mightier than the hammer. Like I said earlier, all the Robobot powers and such that Meta Knight would normally deal with, well, Kirby would normally deal with, are dealt with very easily by Meta Knight. Doesn't really have to do anything, just Galaxia takes care of the job. It does block on stuff if you don't hold down, though. This section we won't be quicking through. We'll just be normally going through it. Faster than the last time I went through this stage, so that's good. Anyway, the next boss we're coming up on is Stock Meta Knight. In the plot, Susie turns Meta Knight into a fighting machine that Kirby has to battle. Not in this game, though. Meta Knight gets to fight just a fake version of himself. Not like the real fake version that you fight in Nightmare in Dreamland, but a fake version. And he can be random sometimes, block your attacks. But he's not as bad as another boss coming up at the very end of the game. They decided to give you a really random boss at the end. We'll talk about him later. Okay. Anyway, that's level 4. And next we have Rhythm Route, which has great music. Definitely want to climb up for this. This is really good. You get a listen. Nothing interesting going on in the first room, so I'll be able to, like, shut up for it. Anyway, we'll be skipping a chest right here. And getting these points here instead. Will allow us to defeat the boss. Oh, we missed one. That might be interesting. Things 3. We missed 3. Things might get hairy. Ooh. And we'll just defeat Kibble Blade here quickly. Didn't want to use spin attack, but that's just what came out. 4 seconds behind, a good time. Oh, jeez. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna defeat the cat, and we're gonna defeat the psychic enemy. There we go. Anyway, we do have to get 20 points before we get to the second casino area. We're gonna see some billiards here. That's about as much as that goes. Lots in the background. It's a real cool stage once again. Oh, what? I didn't know they could do that. Sick. I went so fast there, I defeated the first dice block. In the door, thank you. This is Old Strat, by the way. Old Strat might still be faster, because we still have 50 points. I might have just start doing Old Strat again. Good. Get to move faster, too. Good thing I remembered that. Jeez, this level's been quick. Not hit once. Wow. Very wow. Hey, K-Bot, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes. We have a pretty good level 5 we're working on right now. Yeah, we got some Techno DDR pad mix going on with that one, and now we got the train auto-scroller section. We do make this one interesting, though, compared to the other auto-scrollers. There's stuff to do. There's ways to go fast. In the door. Thank you, nerd. Top screen is indeed stretched. I have to in order to like fit everything else on it. This is bonkers, and he's gonna be just here and gone like that. Hello, Super Red. Hello, Garcia. Welcome to the stream. See you here. And now we got this section. We got the new thing I'm doing. There we go. Simple, easy, and effective. Sometimes you'll just get hit by those music notes if you do that room incorrectly. Like, if you just jump and start flying immediately with that meta-quick, you're gonna get hit every time. So we want to avoid doing that. And this section is one long, boring auto-scroller. I'm practicing for GDQ commentary, so we would take donations at this point of the commentary. Gonna go for fast strat by just, we have 50 points already, so we just don't need to get the bottom ones here. Don't need to use meta-quick here. I'm tempted to do that, even though it's not really necessary. Hey. Cat's driving the train, by the way. And with this section, we have another boss coming up. We have a very familiar boss, a very meta boss. Not like meta like this guy, meta like the other meaning of the word. Gonna get introduced to a Kirby staple of a boss. And it's Clone Dedede. So Susie took Dedede and made a clone out of him. And that's how this one came to be. And then he splits into 3 after you get his health down to a certain point. We'll just stay in the corner and shuttle loop into until he's done, pretty much. And now they'll get a cannon in which they'll shoot giant lasers at us, unless we do this. You can hit enemies with Meta Nightmares in the background. Only certain ones, though. DDD Clones is one of those. We're going to be using our spin attack here on both of these bombs. We're hitting the left one first. Then we're dash attacking the right one, and that'll do double damage. We used to hit both at the same time, but it did the same amount of damage for each of them. But now we hit both in that way, and it does more. Getting hit. And that's how you defeat that fight very fast. Actually, I like to think it's more like main cannon number 3 from Meta Knight's ship itself. But who knows where it came from. Anyway, we got a level 6 coming up, Access Arc. And we got a couple of like unskippable playable cutscenes here first. And the music here is great, so I'm just gonna kind of clam up. Another good time for donations would be now. If we were doing GDQ commentary. That is one other place it could come from. Okay. Now, remember those bombers from earlier? We're going to fly into a bunch of them. Gonna fly into them like this, and just flap wings. That door is very particular, so I'm glad I got it. And we're going to meet a boss that we'll fight about 7 times here, Security Force. It's a general from Return to Dreamland, but they just call him Security Force here because he's with Haltman's army. And that's how you defeat that quickly. You do 1 dive, 2 spins, and a shuttle loop. Hello, Sergio. Welcome to the stream. Good. You're getting a ton of points from these enemies, and we'll be able to defeat another security force with this invincibility here. And hopefully we'll get a couple of double hits. Yeah, 1 double hit. Sick. And we'll go through these specific pipes. We'll need to hit him again. You're supposed to do 6 dives into plus spins, and that'll defeat him. But we had to hit him extra time because we missed that pattern. Candy and Metaquick does not stack, unfortunately. And now we have yet another auto-scroller to go through. Meta Knight's sword shows up on the lasers, which is pretty neat. And it can also like tell you about this ability where if you're just charging up your slash, you can cancel that into an up stab or another flash attack. A couple of moves that hey, just naturally combo in this game, and it's pretty neat. Like dive into spin slash is another one. Up stab to down stab. It's just really neat how that works. All these coins, by the way, that I've been collecting throughout the whole game, they're just for lives. They're nothing else. This room's pretty hard. I gotta focus. Good. Very good. Practicing that all yesterday. And now we have another security force to take on, another Meta Nightmares to use. See, like I said, some of them you have to actually attack, some of them you don't have to attack, so they all have variable health. And now we have another DDR-type auto-scroller, where we have to carry a battery into a puzzle solution over here. However, we don't really need that with this game mode. It doesn't reward us with anything good enough. Like, it just takes too long. Pop them up before they can get a shot off there. There we go. And now we have yet another auto-scroller. Back to back, eh? By the way, later on in this game mode, you'll be playing the EX stages that Kirby gets to play through, all in a row. That's right after Mini Boss Gauntlet. But for now, we just keep going through these. If there was one glitch that I would really love to have in this game out of anything else, it'd just be like the ability to switch between background and foreground at will. That would allow for some really interesting stuff, but this level in particular would be great for that. And we got Knuckle Joe in the background chilling there. He's looking for a fight, but we just give him a beam with the sword. Unfortunately, that's how that goes. Like, you got the greatest warrior in the universe. What are you gonna do? Shoot him with a sword beam. Eight points here. All the rare stickers and code cubes got converted into points for Meta Knight to use. Good on points here. Little dash attacks. And we'll flap into one of those. Good. Good. I'm liking this level 6 so far. Gotta make sure we get the J2 and then we're good. Well, the point values for each of the moves is on the bottom screen for my stuff. As you can see, like right above me right here, that has all the point values that everything costs. Get this J2 here. Gonna just short loop into him. Not gonna risk it. Like, Galaxia's Darkness costs 18, Healing costs 10, which we normally wouldn't use in the run. Metaquit costs 8, and Nightmares costs 35. And I can hold a total of 50 points. And stream might be dying on Twitch again, unfortunately. We have YouTube, though. YouTube is always reliable. Oh, the cannon? Oh, no idea. That's fast, good stuff. 6:54. That's a perfect time through this whole section. That's absolutely flawless. Could be like frames faster, but I think that's great. $14. Perfect. Oh, is that actually part of the canon? Cool. I mean the plot of the game. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. I got it. Gotcha now. And we're going to use a darkness on this ice dragon, and we're going to use one on the next boss too. Fast. Very fast. Yeah, this whole boss gauntlet is pretty interesting. I really got nothing else I can say about it because I'm kind of tired. We are 1 point off from getting a Nightmares on Krakow, but if we did that, we'd be behind in points for the next couple of sections, so we don't do that. Former record by Kurohito from the Japanese Meta Nightmare community, which it doesn't have any communication with ours, unfortunately. I've tried to talk to him on Twitter, I just haven't gotten a response. But that former record did have a Meta Nightmares and Galaxia's Darkness on those two bosses. Got those, let's get the J2. Oh, didn't get a J2. Okay, we'll get the sword guy. And do that here. Yeah, that was sloppy, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I really should explain that section I'm doing right here is all the EX levels now. This section is just all the extra unlockable stuff Kirby gets. We missed one. We got an extra one before, so we're fine. Oh, Knuckle Joe lived. Okay, cool. What a guy. Yeah, auto-scroller train again. We're seeing all the levels that we went through before. Like, we just had to go back, you know? We were just too fast. We had to see him again. Oy. Fine on points. Cool. We needed to get that. What are we gonna do? We have to do this. That's for sure. We're not gonna use the meta quick here. That's what we're gonna do. That might have been a great decision. That might end up being faster, actually. Anyway, we got Clanky Woods again. We'll just shut a loop in the corner again. And he's done. Look at that. Now we're going to try to get 29 points before the final area of the game, which is a giant boss rush. Kirby tradition. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Keep in mind. And now we get a break, because this section, if you skip, it costs you 8 seconds. How about that? Oh yes. This is going to be a gold split for level 6 if I do everything else right. I don't mess up, and if Galactonite cooperates, because he's a pointy nerd. To the left, alright. Once those Suzy bots go up, you hit Meta Nightmares, you'll get 12 points back, and you'll take a lot of points from you, but you'll get Haltman down to half health. Now we have the Phase 2 Quick Kill. Don't blink or you'll miss it. And now he makes it rain Suzy bots and money. Neither of which we need, so kinda gonna chill here. And then we finish him off with a Darkness and Shuttle Loop. And there we go, that is Haltman. All of his glory, defeated by a knight. But that's not the end of the game, no. That would be a signal to go to Stardream for Kirby, but Meta Knight doesn't get to fight Stardream. Instead, you get cutscenes that tell you that Stardream is going to grant your wishes. Or Stardream is going to make you fight some really cool swordsmen. First of which is Dark Matter from KDL 2. And we're on to Phase 2 here. And we're slow. And we're really slow. And we're really, really slow. And we got balls. 2. That was bad. That cost 10 seconds. And next swordsman we have is swordswoman, actually, Sectonia. Run. Good. We have a set pattern for defeating Sectonia here. I did not obey it, but I still got the kill, so hey, look at that. That's Sectonia. Handled much the same as the other bosses in the game, Shuttloops. Finally, we have the RNG god of this game, Galactonite. He decides if he runs a PB or not, pretty much, if he's just down to getting great times. We're gonna take damage on him intentionally so he doesn't do really nasty things to us, like constant slashes. Important to have a lot of health here. That was a really good fight. And now he's gonna come down, we're gonna go Meta Nightmares, not gonna Darkness. And then start shuttle looping like no tomorrow. I'm missing these inputs. That was terrible, and we could have got a 1428 there, which would have been an absolutely mad PB. Gold. That would have been insane. 1438 is absolutely incredible, though. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Could have got a 28. So yeah, I'm going to skip that meta quick there back, and that'll be faster, I think. That's a new PB for that section, yeah. I want to see my Summon Best now. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? We can get this game down to a 44? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. 44 is possible. Wow. I'm speechless. Holy crap. Take away 10 seconds, we have a 44, 59, 39. 44 is theoretically possible with TAS. I am blown away. I think that's long enough for streaming for me. I'm gonna practice offline and start doing stuff. We're gonna go for it, man. We're gonna go for that really awesome time. Gonna grind this game out. Wow. Ooh, boy. I might come back and stream tonight, probably not. But, wow, I'm shocked. Who am I gonna host and tell? Come on. We're gonna raid somebody. Who's playing my games first off? Yo, do this guy. Thank you. Alright, thank you folks for watching. We're gonna host... oh, he just stopped. We were gonna host Orlin, but I think that we're just gonna go, take a screenshot of this. Boom. And be offline. We'll come back later, potentially. Thank you folks for watching.